Okay, cool. Hey, we're here. Hello. Today is a very big day today. I'm sure all of you already know that Axis Challenge Mode came out, and absolutely no other thing happened today. It's worth talking about. Cool. So, let's look at Armsday guns. Thesson FR4. Braced frame, unflinching, replenish, and torch. That could be fun for PvP. Probably not though. We really want a faster charge rate, and we're not seeing it on Thesson. We haven't seen it in weeks actually, which is pretty unfortunate. And the lead Mila D has a Headseeker Rodeo roll. Close, but no cigar. It's even got hand-laid stock. Ah, man. This would be so great if it was counterbalance. You can give it a shot if you want, but I would save the package. I really don't see this thing being useful without counterbalance. And then the Irene RR4. We did not get a triple tap appended magazine roll, which is unfortunate because, as you know, it's the main reason we use. Hi, Stephanie. What's up? Nathaniel wanted me to shout it out to you, so this is Peach Dragon Productions saying, "What's up?" to Stephanie. But yeah, unflinching, reinforced barrel, triple tap. No appended magazine though. He's got the Zarinia D for sale, the DIS-43, the Ufern HC4, the Jingu Kogo D, and the Irene RR4. So you can give one of the Irenes a try if you want to just see how it feels, and pick another one up for next week. Or if you already have it, then hey, you know, whatever. As far as the others go, the DIS-43 is a pretty amazing scout rifle. It's the mid-impact variety, so it is a 1-second kill time, but it's difficult to go wrong with one of these rolls. Pretty much every roll on the DIS-43 is going to be a winner. You really want to go for high stability and a decent perk that you like, but at the end of the day, full auto, outlaw, hidden hand, doesn't matter. Just pick one you like. Otherwise, not really much to pick up here. Let's check out our hunter character. So it's Iron Banner this week, and let's talk Clever Dragon rolls. Clever Dragon, what's that? Clever Dragon. So the Clever Dragon, the one that everybody's excited about, the one that people keep talking about, is perfect balance, high caliber rounds, and counterbalance. They think that is the best roll on a Clever Dragon. I think that is the one to pick, right? And they're not wrong. That's actually a really good roll. Perfect balance, high caliber rounds, and counterbalance. The only problem with this roll is that it doesn't necessarily need counterbalance. Counterbalance, in my opinion, is not great on the gun. It was a staple for people on the Grasp of Malak, which it didn't need counterbalance either, but it could use counterbalance a lot more than the Clever Dragon could, so picking something like Hidden Hand might not be a bad idea. I know I push Hidden Hand a lot on here, but I can't really think of anything else in that slot that would be as good as counterbalance, so counterbalance and hidden hand in that last slot is really what you're looking for. High caliber rounds in the second slot is pretty fantastic. I know the vendor roll is selling snapshot, I think, which is fine, but high caliber rounds will make it a little bit harder to say harder. It's, you know, it's all subjective really, but I think giving the opponent any amount of flinch is going to help you win more gunfights because they'll miss more bullets. And in the beginning, people say braced frame is better. It's not. Perfect balance is better. You don't want to lose any range. You don't want to lose any bullets. Losing 2 bursts is a big deal on that gun, so perfect balance is definitely best in slot 1. Alright, Garris D. We've got a crowd control, feeding frenzy, snapshot, high caliber rounds, reinforced barrel Garris D. Now this is a mid-impact hand cannon, and it's actually not a bad one either. But the reason we picked it up, or the reason I picked it up for you guys, is actually because I'm looking for explosive rounds on this thing. And explosive rounds, here's one. Now this should, oh, and it's got feeding frenzy. Okay, cool. And sure shot IS. This should be a really good gun for killing shanks in Axis Challenge Mode. What a nice surprise since Axis Challenge Mode just came out. You'll have to be the appropriate light level. I don't know what number that is exactly, but explosive rounds, in case you don't know what it does, just a quick aside here, explosive rounds will reconfigure your damage numbers. So instead of having like these huge headshot numbers, you'll have smaller headshot numbers, but you'll also get a bunch of explosion damage, which is this damage that is not affected by fall off. It's a burst damage kind of deal. On shanks, because they have no crit spot, your ability to do damage to them increases by about 50%. So you're doing about 150% damage with explosive rounds. That's what makes the Garris D so good. That's what makes the Judith D so good. That's what makes, if you've got an Imago Loop or an AS Luna with explosive rounds, these guns are going to do more damage to shanks. And if anybody here has played Axis, of course you have, you know there are lots of shanks at that part, and they are deadly, so this Garris D should be very good for taking them out, especially with reactive reload. That's just a bonus. Because it says kills, you know, not headshots, so. Anyway, pick that up for shanks. We're also looking for surplus, and it looks like we do not have any surplus rolls on the Ifurua, which is sad, but you know, you win some, you lose some. The DIS-43 does not have a full auto variant, so these two Icarus variants are terrible. I don't know if Zen Moment's even worth checking out. Injection mold, perfect balance. I wouldn't. So, probably not going to pick that one up either. Well, there you go. The Garris D has that's roll 3 for the Garris D, I think, is a really good PvE roll. Random thank you. You missed out on the Thesson FR4, the Irene, I think. Not a lot of them have been great. Oh, yeah, here we go. Thesson FR4, Irene, Liudmila D, Garris D, DIS-47, and what am I forgetting? Ifurua D. The only one worth picking up is the third roll on the Garris D so far. It has explosive rounds and reactive reload, which is good for shanks. Other than that, not a lot. So, yeah, you're good on there. We're going to check out the PDX-45, the Arminius D, and the Cocytis. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So Silver Dread, I don't actually know the exact rolls for. I've looked at the numbers. It looks like a much better high rate of fire machine gun than like the Diluvian 10X was. So I did get one last Iron Banner, and I did get to play with it, and it was a lot of fun, and it was very good. And I'm still trying to figure out why, because historically I've gravitated towards the high-impact machine guns. I feel like those are better. The Ruin Wakes, the Quillam's Terminuses, the Thunderlords. The Silver Dread is a good gun, though. It feels better than, like, the Diluvian 10-4X or whatever it's called. I don't remember. So, if you get one, definitely pick it up. The vendor roll actually does look really good. There are better rolls out there, and in my Iron Banner video, I will analyze it in detail and explain precisely why. But until then, pick up the vendor roll, I guess. And if you get one, don't immediately dismantle it just because you don't like it. Try it out first. It's pretty good. The Arminius D does not have a really good stability roll. That kind of sucks. Braced frame here, which is nice. Last resort, LC ranged. No, I can't justify rangefinder. At this point, you're just going to be out-ranging your own stability, if that makes sense. You need to have them, well, you don't need, but having them about even is where you want to be. Cool. So I love Hidden Hand. I think it's the most important stat in the game because of the way this game works. So this is actually a really good roll for me. Rifled barrel, Hidden Hand, perfect balance, SPO-28, SPO-57, SLO-12. Just so you know, things have changed since my top 10 video, and the stats, guns, just even my opinions on certain things. And this is very close to what I would consider the best roll on a PDX-45. A lot of people believe that the best roll is rifled barrel, counterbalance, perfect balance, and a sight of your favorite choosing, I guess. Whether that's the SPO 57, 37, 28, 26, 12, or 19. That's up to you. But perfect balance, counterbalance, and rifled barrel is the common thread here. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we're looking for. This, with hidden hand, not quite as good as with counterbalance, maybe, but it's still going to be really good. So if you have an extra package, maybe pick it up. And if you're willing to take a risk and pick it up even without having a second package, it might be worth the risk. This is a really good PDX-45. Definitely would pick up. Probably will on my main account, actually. Will pick this up. I do have 2 packages, though. It's a really crazy good roll. I'll check out the other ones just for posterity. There's a full auto one with hammer forged and hand laid stock, reduced range. That's no good. The PDX-45 is tricky because you've got to get the right combination of perks, or it ruins itself. Hand laid stock and hammer forged again. That's no good. So the third roll is the only good one, but it's a really good one. The Cocytis. Check this one out. Life support, third eye, hand laid stock, torch. This is really solid. Life support and third eye are the best perks that a PvP Cocytis can roll on itself. So the PvE perks you're going to be looking for are like Firefly, Triple Tap, and Appended Magazine. But for PvP, you're looking for life support, hand laid stock, and third eye. So that's great. Cocytis is probably, I think I said third on my list of scouts. And I stand by that. It's still third on my list of scouts. There's an Icarus roll, in case you think life support sucks, but it doesn't have the braced frame, so not really sure how I feel about that. The target acquisition's nice, but you also get that that highlight. Both of the middle scopes on the Cocytis are so good, I never feel bad about using either one, no matter which one it rolls with. My only real regret is that it can't roll with both. Rescue Mag, Small Bore, and Grenadier. You could use this if you preferred the perks, but I don't know why you would. That third roll is much better. Okay, well, cool. Irene, DIS-43, those are the ones to pick up. Third roll on the Garris D, third roll on the Cocytis, third roll on the PDX-45. Those are your best ones. Don't pick up the PDX-45 unless you are really happy with the roll or you have another package on another character. That's it for this week's Armsday. Hope it's good for you, and I hope that you get your cool Axis Challenge Mode emblems. Until next time, I guess I'll see you. Pokemon comes out in, I think, 2 days, so Sun and Moon. Alright, that's it. I'll get out of your hair. Have fun doing Iron Banner. Bye.